the final boat launch has been built for me to put this up on the beach, drive it up single-handed, and have my boat home. It's a big day in my life, it really is.
All right, we're stuck. We're stuck. Let's go.
You have a bulldozer! Hey, you need a bulldozer! You need a digger! Oh, you don't know what you're doing, Matt! Oh! I'm getting in!
I love the ocean, and I've had a lifelong obsession with fishing, which has led me on fishing adventures all over the world.
The fish has got so much grunt!
And it's why I've designed the ultimate fishing trailer boat, ready to take on any fish and give me access to more adventures. And I have built my dream home right by the beach, the gateway to some of the best fishing grounds in the world, where I can film the action and share it right here on Ultimate Fishing.
Double hook up, boys!
But there's a problem. The strip of beach between my house and the ocean has kept me from getting my dream boat into its purpose-built home, the Ultimate Fishing Boat Shed. I've always said it won't beat me. So let's take a look at the biggest problem-solving mission of my life that started 6 years ago. Pretty nervous about this. Launched and retrieved big boats, hundreds, if not thousands of times, but this is pretty important because I've visualised the rest of my life coming and going from this beach, and it's just with the soft sand, just knowing whether a tractor can do it or not. Well, it looks like at this stage it might be a mission just to get the tractor down onto the beach. It's a big part of this whole dream is to be able to get my boat up and down here. I mean, we're right on the softest part of the beach at this tide at the moment, so it's just, I can come in pretty hot and get it up quite a way. As soon as you get me hooked on, maybe start moving before the trailer starts sinking, give that a go.
Start slowly moving just so the trailer doesn't sink. Oh, come on, you bastard. As long as we don't sit still. If we sit still is when we'll get stuck. Let's keep moving. Good shit. Oh, don't bury the bloody tractor.
Come on, you bastard. Come on, you bastard.
I don't think it's going to do it. It's not going to do it.
Okay. Well, at least now we know.
More power or more tile?
Yeah, I don't know. Back to the drawing board anyway. Disappointing, but no problems insurmountable, I know that much. Just got to figure out a way around it. Probably my biggest issue, what's been keeping me awake at night, is that 10-metre strip of soft sand, keeping my beloved boat separated from the boat shed. Now, almost 2 years since I last tried to get this boat out of the water here.
It doesn't faze me so much, but I can totally see how it would blow Matt's dream if he can't just take the boat from the shed to the waters. I'm in it for him, not so much for me. Look how soft that is. It's on!
Okay, start winching, boys.
Oh my god! Ah! I think I'm more stressed than anyone. Go, Rita! Come on! Oh, so close!
So close, man. It's just this little. There's just this one soft spot here on the beach, and I know, like, after the storms, the beach has never been softer. And I know if we can get it out today, we can get it out any day.
Come on!
The trailer's not sinking, eh? Keep going, Rita! Keep going!
It is quite comical.
Keep going, Rita!
Keep going!
Build a boat ramp! Build a boat ramp!
Go! Yeah!
She's coming home! She's coming home!
So technically, we got the boat out with the tractor, but it took a lot of guys and a whole lot of hassle. The reality is, a lot of the time, I'm just going to be at home with only my wife to help me launch the boat.
just going to be me and you, mate?
No way. Nah, not happening.
So we're going to need a solution where I can launch every time with just 2 people.
Well, here we go. Beach retrieval attempt 3. But this is the first time we've tried with prototype 1 of our Hoskings beach launching trailer. Okay, yeah, let go. Go, baby, go. Are we moving? I kind of thought it might be a little bit better than that. Not even close. Well, we can put mats down on the beach. We know that's worked, we've done it. But it's just a lot of admin. I really just want a trailer that's just going to roll up the beach. Rightio, this time with the drawbar extended. Bearing in mind we are pretty much at low tide, which is the worst possible tide to be doing this, but it needs to work at all tides. I don't want to be restricted to when I can and can't launch. I just want it to work all the time, every time. Here we go.
Trailer wheels are rolling.
We're moving, so it has made a little bit of a difference. Oh, now we're digging a hole now. The whole time we're learning. See the smile, I like education. You just see, look there, look at that beach. That's what we're dealing with. House looks good from here though.
House always looks good, mate.
Of course, I haven't given up on my beach launching trailer, that's still in play. But the solution today, well, it's coming down the hill there right now, and it's a little bit more technologically advanced. We're taking the Teco route for this one. Right here is a big tangent, which could not only solve the beach launching problem, but actually mean I can do the whole operation all by myself. Today is phase 1 of the boat launcher testing. The first thing that we're doing after the guys have been down and had a look is putting dual wheels on. There's still a few more tricks up the sleeve. So this thing's just hit the beach for the first time, just being driven with a remote control and absolutely no sinking at all. But of course there's no weight in it. That's what those water tanks are for. We're going to chuck 3 tonne of water, we're going to pump it straight out of the sea into those tanks, and we're going to see how it goes with the weight of a boat on it. Oh, is that smoke?
We just got by a wave.
Oh, I got hit by a wave.
Gonna be batting his tractor already.
It appears this beach has grabbed a hold of another trailer. So I've got a strap, I've got a tractor, we're going to pull it out. I'm not undeterred by this. This is like Elon Musk theory, fire a rocket into space, it blows up, but it's all learning. All right, you're going to try and drive it out first? I might not need the tractor yet. So this is all encouraging. And here's the thing with this beach. Come and take a look at this. So, I know a lot of people launch on beaches, and that's fine. Because, here, look at this. Over here, we got sand, okay? Now sand, even though this isn't ideal sand because it's got little bits of stone in it, sand compresses, look, it compacts. So you stomp on it and it compacts, creating a bed. You can see the tyre tracks have barely sunk in because the sand compacts. Whereas back here, whereas all the launching's going on, we've got little round bits of stone are all round. They will not compress, they just push apart, you see? It would be like trying to walk on ball bearings. I mean, it gets even worse when you're down here. Look at this now that we're in the water. This goes down for another 2 meters, this shale. Let's just pretend in a magical world that you could get a consent to build a boat ramp here. The concrete would have to be 2.5 meters thick because the beach doesn't always look like it is now. I mean, this is what it looked like 2 weeks ago.
Oh no! Oh no, me lawn!
So you see what I mean? This is open ocean out here. We have big swells coming in. The height of this beach can change a couple of meters overnight. So if we had a concrete structure here, it could be 2.5 meters out of the water one day, and it could be buried a meter under soft shale the next day. A boat ramp is not going to work here. Thanks for all the advice and suggestions. There's still a few more to try out. I'm not giving up on this one, but that just gives you a bit of an idea of where we're at. By the end of the day, I feel like I'm going to have a really good indication of whether we can keep pursuing this or whether it's back to the beach launch trailer tractor combo. There we go. There we go. The boys up there, James was saying, it goes better with weight on it.
Wow, it does normally.
Okay.
Your beach, look, that's why we wanted to come and do it. Your beach is the hardest beach we've ever seen.
I'm not hearing the same sort of confidence in your voices on the phone. And everyone's the same when they come. Like all these keyboard warriors are like, oh, yeah, do this, mate, it'll be easy.
In this because it's so soft, which is why we just had that little issue. Oh no. So little load on those rear tyres.
Okay, another update. It's currently stuck. Part of the issue is the opposite issue that we normally have is too much weight makes you sink. There's not enough weight on there for those wheels which are driving to get traction. Because we haven't got any drive on those front wheels and they're spinning like a caster, they're the wrong way and they're spinning sideways, creating drag. So I'm going to come down here with the tractor, going to lift it up, we're going to spin the wheels around, we're going to get a bit of weight in there. If worse comes to worse, I've got old Rita to tow the whole rig out and we can have a reset and try again. Well, we've learnt a little bit there. Pump that bit of water in there and yeah, we'll see what we can learn in this next little phase of this operation. If this works, we'll be having a few of these. If it doesn't work, we'll be having a few as well. Kick her in the guts whenever you're ready, mate.
Just keep it going nice and slow.
Oh, okay.
Nice and slow.
2.5 tonne trying to come up the beach. Be interesting to see in the water, like, and getting some momentum.
Yeah.
Go boy!
I don't know if the rears are caught on something on the brakes here.
Yeah, no,
Okay, I'll go grab the tractor then.
While I'm on the tractor and pulling out the launcher, these clever blokes are considering how to replicate this kind of pull. And this could be the eureka moment we've been looking for.
That,
I knew it came from the idea.
that is genius. Right, we've got it.
So we might have just come up with the idea that could crack the code to this beach launching saga. We've learned that just while getting out of the water, we need a little bit of pull. So the concept is the beach launcher could pull itself up the beach to assist the wheels just when they need a little bit of help.
The solution that means he doesn't need to drive the tractor, and you can remote control it in.
Yeah, so one-man operation.
One-man operation, you remote control it in, boat in, and then as you drive forwards, it'll be winch plus wheels.
Yeah.
And then you just disconnect the winch and into the house.
I mean, look, there's 5 guys here, overcoming problems, awesome. I'm talking about me and my wife trying to do this with a tractor getting stuck. So if nothing else, having a solution with a winch where it only requires me, one person, for a big 3.5 tonne boat, mate, I'm winning and staying married. You know, like when I said at the beginning of all of this, we're going for a tech solution. Check these guys out.
Full tech.
Check these guys out. Or the solenoid inverter. Yeah, flux capacitor, man, far out. Well,
Let's check another tunnel.
yep, okay, cool, yep, beautiful. You're right, plan. 3 tonne test coming up. Okay, so that's down. I'm gonna try going back up again. Oh shit, traction, come on baby. I've got the same weight as my boat in these water tanks. And yeah, I'm just using a joystick. Easier than driving a remote control car. Big boys toys. Yo! Wanna do some skids. I'm feeling it, boys, I'm feeling it. Yeah, fucking boy. Yoo-hoo. Right, we'll let this water out, eh? That was fucking awesome.
Well, it took you to sort of get that.
Nah, it was easy, heaps easier than like a digger or anything like that. I think we've got more than proof of concept here. I'm feeling bloody encouraged by that, particularly sitting on there driving it. Watch this space. Put the boat on in the next go, straight boat.
Straight into the boat.
Here we go. It's only been a few years.
Got you.
Yeah. I've got something. Now I've got something for you guys. Thank you very much, man. Cheers. The guys are just coming down now. They've got the updated beach launcher with the modifications. We've got to get this boat out of the water at the beach, or I'm either giving up or going back to the tractor trailer option. Today goes back 3 boats ago to 2020 when we first tried pulling the boat out, and I always knew it was going to be hard, but that day I discovered just how crazy difficult that beach is. Different types of trailers, different types of wheels. We've experimented with putting stuff on the beach, under the wheels, and we have been able to launch boats, but with a lot of difficulty. Really what I want is for it to be easy. I want to be able to put the boat in the water by myself, a big boat like this one here, and take it out by myself. You would have seen all those trials and tribulations and frustrations, but today, wow, I'm going to find out, and you guys are going to find out at exactly the same time, whether I can make this dream of mine come true and have my dream boat coming in and out freely from my dream house.
Are you good for us to go? Cool. Can you be my amp meter monitor? Then I can calculate the force that's required on the winch, and we can correctly size the winch to pull this boat out. Yeah, just edge it in slowly. Yeah, that'll do. Beauty.
It looks like we're trying the winch straight off the bat. I thought we might have tried without the winch first. Okay, I'm still giving it a bit of thrust with the outboards. It looks like we're not even needing the winch at the moment.
It's almost driving itself out.
Okay, my engines are stopped. Those wheels are turning. Woohoo! How much load is that winch taking at the moment? It's been interested to know how much width the winch is doing. You can see Sean's got to grab the rope there. The rope's gone slack, so we're just on drive at the moment. So it looked like we just needed the winch just for that critical bit.
It's
getting
just
out of
that water.
which is what we thought when we were here last time, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
Went onto the trailer easy enough, and we've got a bit of onshore slop too. And we're going to get even more grip once the balance is right and we got more load on that front, aren't we?
The front wheel was working real hard whilst the rears were slipping. So there's only going to be a very short section where it needs the winch, and then you'll be just driving away. So now from here, you just drive up.
Yeah, you just
straight
don't clip
into
and away you go.
Yeah, easy. Do you want to drive up to your shed?
Fucking do I what? This is a moment in my life. It really is. Just thinking, oh, I'll be in here one day driving my boat, and now I am. Sorry, Rita. You've been a wonderful anchor today. Well, enough clearance on that side?
Oh, you got loads.
Beauty.
We now have a proven concept, and the TechTrax guys have gone away to build my boat launcher. And then we'll see if I really can launch and retrieve my boat off the beach completely by myself.
Well, I'm sliding off the trailer, but I won't be coming back on this trailer. Not today anyway. This boat's coming home. I built a boat shed for this boat before I'd even designed and had this boat built, and today's the day this boat's coming home. It's going to go up the beach on my boat launcher that we drove over the hill last night, and it's waiting for me at home for me to put this up on the beach, drive it up single-handed, and have my boat home. It's a big day in my life, it really is. See you on the other side, brothers! Okay, here we go. So obviously a key part of this is getting it inside the cradle. Yeah, we're going to find out whether this is going to work or not. Okay, and I'm going to keep the power on the outboards just to help the launcher get a bit of a boost. We're moving. Killing the outboards, we're still moving forward, we're still moving forward. We're still moving forward, baby. This is the danger zone here, eh? Yeah. We're through the danger zone. Oh, we've got a bit of a mound here. Well, I guess that kind of worked, didn't it? Yeah, might as well, mate. Not bad for a test run, eh, boys? So that was supposed to be the test run just to get the drone shot, but nah, just do it. Just do it. Look at these guys fizzing out. How good. You don't think we should put a safety chain on? This was honestly just a test run, but yeah, we're just doing it. We're just going to drive it all the way in. First go, just boom, just like that. How's that, Mitty? Woo! Yeah, that'll do.
Is that a win? Have we won?
That was almost like scaringly simple. I think the next test is doing it from on board, which will give it like a real life scenario.
Yep.
So, yeah, so if you want to jump on with me, because I'll need a lesson with that controller, and we'll definitely do a trial with the winch, because obviously we don't need it today, but...
We have to do the winch for sure.
Yeah, gotcha, yeah.
You're going to need it at some point.
I'm just trying to get myself buttoned up at the moment because that was frickin' crazily good. That worked so amazing. Like, this is like, when I left the boat ramp over the other side, the concrete boat ramp, the number of times I've launched there, come around here, tried, got it close, or this time it's staying. This is staying, it is home, it is home. Obviously, that worked great, but I had the help of Toby. Toby's going to give me a lesson, and like the grand finale, like the ultimate, is if I can use this thing here by myself, literally drive in the water by myself and do exactly what we've just done, but solo. I mean, that's the ultimate, right? That's the ultimate, and that's what we're going to do next. I just feel like the boat's about to fly off the trailer or something. There's not one, so weird. Okay, so this time I'm solo. Don't have Toby here, my training wheels. I mean, let's be honest, there's a lot of times where I'm just here at home and I want to shoot out for a bit, but I think there's no way I'm going to ask my missus to drive the tractor, particularly if it's getting stuck, you know? Just too stressful. Drive it in like so. Start my engines. I chuck it in gear. Release myself, and away we go. Drive her out of the launcher, which I've just decided it's got a name. Lorna the Launcher. Helm master to hold myself here while I just go and park the trailer. Now with the boat not being on, it actually gets less traction. So I just got to ease it up to get it out of the water. Now I am parking the trailer. And next up, the bit where I put it back on all by myself.
Probably deep enough there. Make sure that I'm clipped in. I am clipped in, and I'll give it a bit of power with the outboards and slowly adjust forward. Oh, that's the end of the outboards. Still moving forward nice and easy. Look at that, I just did it all by myself. People talk about getting themselves an amphibious boat. Well, guess what? I've got an amphibious boat, except I get to leave the wheels behind.
But that was like literally picture perfect.
Yeah.
The wheel speed, everything, when you were coming out with a boat on it was absolutely perfect.
I just took my time.
Yeah.
Should we try it without outboard assistance?
Yeah, why not?
Just to see what it does?
Yep.
And then we'll do some winch trials.
Yep.
Here I have spent the last 6 years trying not to get stuck, and I'm about to try and get this thing stuck. See if we can bury this thing, just so we get to test the winch.
I can't even get it stuck.
How are we supposed to be getting it stuck? Do we maybe try and go in deeper to get it stuck?
Yeah.
We can't get it stuck!
That's right, we'll go in the same spot. We'll go back and forth.
We'll go over the same spot,
Yeah.
and see if we can dig a hole.
I'm generally pretty good at this. At getting these things stuck.
What's our battery at, Toby?
76%.
76% battery.
76%?
Left.
Yeah,
And
left.
this is about our 7th launch or something?
Maybe even more. Yeah, 7th or 8th, yeah.
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 Okay, see if we can do a wheel spin. Book it. Yeah. Going back and forth over the same spot.
Dig yourself a hole. The front's digging a hole for sure.
Yeah, we've got a nice, we're getting it buried now, boys.
We can always pump the tyres up a bit if we need to.
Nah, we ain't gonna get stuck. Should we just try the winch anyway? Okay, I've just got a message for all of you guys online that told me, hey, you won't do it without a winch. In your face!
We're doing it.
In your face!
All right, we're stuck.
We're stuck.
Let's go.
You have a bulldozer! Hey, you need a bulldozer! You need a digger! Build a decent boat ramp. Put some tracks down. Put some rails down. I've had it all from everybody that I don't know what I'm doing. But here we are, doing it single-handed and not getting stuck. And I would contend to you, if you're ready to give me some more advice, on a beach like this, for me to be able to come and go on a boat that weighs over 3 tonne, single-handed, find me another method that works this easy. I mean, some of the advice has been very well-meaning, and I appreciate that. But other guys think, yeah, you don't know what you're doing, Nat. Well, in your face. In your face.
We'll get the winch going. We try our sync mode. So right now the wheels and the winch are matching their speed.
We've managed to get it stuck. Let's see if we can winch ourselves out and get unstuck. The wheels are moving. They're buried but they're moving. And we're just moving forward now. Yep, moving forward now. Okay, now we're moving without the winch. So really the winch was just needed for that half a metre there, just to get us out of the hole that we dug ourselves. And then, well, look at this.
How many attempts did I have at getting it stuck?
I know, it was so hard to get it stuck, it really was. This thing, mate, is gonna, honestly, if you've seen all of this, if you want to get your boat launched and you want it to be easy, you want one of these, a boat launcher. You just can't have this one. This is mine, this is Lorna the launcher. And it's just such a great start to our relationship.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling, and they're trying to get me stuck on my beach. Trying to get me stuck on my beach.
It's taken me no time at all to get the hang of this. She's home, she's coming home. Yep. We're in. We couldn't be any tighter. I can get past here.
I can shimmy past.
That's all right. I'm gonna have to modify my rigging bench a little bit, but that's just fine. She's home. Home. Woohoo! Just when you were thinking the man juices couldn't be flowing anymore, boom. What we need in here is a bit of sandstorm Darude. Thanks for following the saga, and well, I hate to gloat for those of you that said wouldn't be able to do it without a bulldozer or a winch. In your face.